We're back for part 2. Yeah, we had to do some actual, Matt had to do some actual radio show prepping there.
Got a guest.
That's right. So tune in to the Breakfast Club, weekday mornings, 6 to 9 on Y99.3. Anyway, we were talking about DC Talk and The Hard Way, and actually we were talking about a different song, Jesus Freak,
which is a great song. Look it up.
Yeah.
Watch it yourself.
Yeah.
But now I'll just set up and say, what do you think of The Hard Way?
So I don't like R&B. So right off the bat, things did not.
Is it the rhythm or is it the blues?
It's a mixture of the two. In fact, there are very few. It's probably my least favorite genre, at least among like big genres. I'm sure you can find a small one that I dislike more, but I just don't like R&Bs. Not R&Bs, but R&B songs. This song it's super 90s. Like, my favorite thing about the entire video is the one guy, and you can probably tell me who he is. I'm not even sure exactly which one he is, but he's got like super 90s hair, like just like super cliche 90s hair, and it's hard for me to even focus on anything else in the video other than looking at how 90s hair he had.
Talking about Michael Tate with the
no, not
okay, Kevin Max then.
Yeah, anyway, and so in the video, they're sort of in a prison. It's snowing and it's black and white, and it's kind of a weird setting for the song. It makes sense with the lyrics, I think, but it just kind of had a weird vibe for me. It just because the people from DC Talk were obviously. They felt, they were not prisoners. So it was weird for me in that way. The song itself is too slow and too R&B for me. I wasn't into it, and I also thought that it was too long. I thought it was about a minute too long for me.
Yeah, I think most DC Talk songs are 4.5, and they find a way to get it to 4.5 all the time. There are some songs like it's a little long. Yeah, but I enjoy this song.
Yeah,
obviously.
Yeah. And if you like R&B, you very well might like this song. This is my just from my point of view, I don't like R&B, and so this song it just wasn't it for me. The thing that I liked the most about it was what's his, I should have wrote down his first name. I didn't. Tate.
Michael Tate.
Yeah, I liked his. I liked his sections, his verses of this song. I think were the best part of it. I thought he was much better than the other two. I thought the vocals were too quiet in this song as well. I don't know if necessarily it was. I think it was in the production, but also it could have been like when they were just because in R&B you kind of go a little softer. Yeah,
And part of it is maybe the video because I don't remember.
Yeah, it could be that
on the album.
Could be that. That could be the case as well. That was tough for me to sometimes even hear what they were saying, but as I mentioned before, it's you mentioned this before. In fact, it's completely different than Jesus Freak. Completely different type of song than Jesus Freak. So if you like Jesus Freak, you still might like it, but don't expect that if you go and watch or listen to The Hard Way. The message of the song is obviously a good Christian message of learning things through the hard way and having patience for those who are doing just that, learning things through the hard way. And so the message itself, I think, is very, very good. Obviously, and DC Talk, you might have hit on this before too, is like kind of like the primo like Christian band
for the 90s. They set the table for a lot that followed, and they were actually getting pop hits.
Well, and the other thing about it is like DC Talks will respond into a couple of other like big Christian things because Toby Mac, who
he's doing his own thing.
He's doing his own thing and his popular thing. Like I've not seen him necessarily around, but I've seen his name around at different places. And Michael Tate, I did write down his first name. I didn't see it the first time. Michael Tate is the lead singer of Newsboys, who I actually saw at a youth group gathering one time, and they were fantastic. I didn't know who he was at that point, but I was like,
was he with them when you went?
Yeah.
Okay, because Peter Furler's original had more ironical lyrics, and then they went with Michael Tate and kind of went in a different direction. But they had like the drummer do the thing where he'd be upside down and stuff back in the day.
They do that at least when I saw them, but
they've changed a little bit from their beginnings. But he's got a great voice.
Yeah.
Kevin Max is the third member. He tried to go with another band, Audio Adrenaline, left after a little while. He to me has a neat voice, but I just can't do a whole album of just his voice.
Yeah.
And he's had some interesting times over the last couple of years. Not like in trouble or anything.
Yeah.
Just interesting relationship with church.
Okay.
Over the last few years.
Yeah, and they're that's kind of
the ex-evangelical thing.
Yeah, that's one of the things too. With not and more so like in the bands that in sort of my scene that claim themselves to be Christian bands. Like somewhere along the line, one of them or all of them or whatever. You don't get to a point. This is true, I think, of every Christian probably. You get to a point where maybe you question your faith or whatever the case may be, and it creates some interesting moments within bands a lot.
It's tough when your faith is the product.
Yeah.
And I feel bad for those guys. Toby Mac recently had a video talking about his son's death. His teenage son died a few years back, and I haven't watched it, but I've heard it's really good. So he
powerful.
Yeah, pretty powerful stuff. But anyway, they're a great band.
Yeah. Like I like DC Talk. This just isn't it for me, but it might be for you. So go check that out. Matt, the song that I have got lined up for you next week is a song that you've heard at least the intro to. In fact, most everybody has heard the intro to this song. I don't know if you've heard the rest of it, but you've heard the intro.
Okay. So, and I have no clue what I'm going to do.
Okay, great. That sounds good. All right, this was a two-parter, episode 11 of Not My Scene. Thanks for watching. And Taylor from K-Way, that's Matt from K-Way. Go check out the videos to the two songs that we reviewed today. You leave a comment. You can subscribe if you would like. You can like this video, these videos, in fact, if you would like to do that as well. And we'll see you next time on Not My Scene.
We'll be better.